Hello everybody, it's Barbara, and today, as I said, we are going to be doing a review of the Miniverse real music record player. This is MGA. This is not the Zuru. The Zuru is a different product. How well they can compare, we will see hopefully at a later point. But the first big difference between the Zuru and the MGA is the MGA starter kit is a really nicer, much bigger setup. We get the record player, we get a stand for the record player, we get speakers. These are all things that you don't get with Zuru. And this is the back. It tells us, it gives us a hint of some of the records we may see. So let's go ahead and open her up. Both of these are going to come with a mix of old and new records. I'm not quite, so I'm like not even sure like what would be the better. Okay, that worked. These are in pretty tight, so okay, so that's free. Let's turn it around. Oh God, zip ties. But at least the tape is, she says as she realizes she's lying. The tape is, or was, at least on one side, relatively easy to get to and take off. And there is a lot of it, I suppose, to prevent product tampering, which I appreciate. Okay. I'm going to lie this flat and look desperately from the box cutter. Here it is. Yes, you all saw that I just totally missed that. My God. If I knew how to do fast forward. Oh God, this is insane. Okay, here we go. Again, appreciate the determination not to have product tampering. Good Lord. You should come with like, how do I get this off? No, these are not going to do it. I don't even know if like, I'm supposed to like pull this out and hopefully get that out that way. I probably should have watched a video of somebody trying to get these off and out without ripping the cardboard. I think I've just screwed myself cutting it that short, but we'll see. I think I'm at the point where I just want to yank. There we go. Jesus. All right. We are at the point of, yeah, I'm just going to yank. This might come out. So here's one speaker. Again, not messing around here with the getting these off. But they feel pretty solid. Let's try the other side. Again, there is probably a much easier way to do this. that I have yet to discover. I kind of didn't want to mess up the cardboard, but I think that's the inevitable is I am going to mess up the cardboard. So you can all see what it's like trying to get this out. These things do not want to give. Jesus. And I don't think these are what this is meant for, but I do have these pliers. Let's see if they will cut. Okay, they did. Okay. Go gadget pliers. Okay, that's one. All right. Helps if you have the right tools. Okay, so, all right, let's take a look again at the back. These are going to be easier. I just have to get the tape off. So let me go again to the box cutter. Okay. Ooh, okay. I see what's going on here. So we have this. Well, we'll say more about that in a second. Oh, heave. Oh. All right. Last one. Oh, whew. Okay. All right, so let's talk about what each of these are. So we do have these sort of placeholders until you get more records. And you have this nice little backdrop that you can use for just about anything, including a half-sized mirror if you want to take this part out and put in reflective gear. Obviously, you put the speakers here. Yes, this video is brought to you by... What the hell is she doing? Okay. So, and of course, here are the pièces de résistance. These are the information. And of course, we also have, because how could we not, more ties. Okay. So, I'm not quite sure how we get this out. I think this is again a case for the pliers, so excuse me everyone, just pay attention to the screen while I grab the pliers. Or not. What the hell is going on here? Okay, well that was just to lift the lid off, so let's leave that closed for right now. Okay, that's one. And hopefully, maybe I can get in here with the pliers for the other. Okay. Jesus. Again, I appreciate that they don't want too much product damage, but my God, folks. Ugh. Okay. Here's a record of Beethoven. This is actually quite thick. Thicker than I would expect it to be for a record. And again, we've never had a real record before. I like the Beethoven cover. It's very, very full. It's supposed to be the Fifth Symphony, which we all know. Dun, 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 dun. I think once you pull this tab out, that will activate the battery. And we're going to take, which was not as clean as it should have been, we're going to take the tape off. And with it, the lid. And we take this off. Now, I'm going to pause it for a second, and I'm only going to pause it because I want to see, because I think I heard somewhere that this record may not actually play, but we'll see. I'm putting it on, and then there's also the issue of how long I can play something. So let's put this on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm stopping it there because clearly this is where I'm getting nervous, and I'll tell you why. I'm nervous because I'm never sure about the copyright rules with pieces like this, because it was clear, because I was thinking, oh, Beethoven's Fifth, I think that's now in public domain. As an orchestral piece, it is. What we just heard was somebody playing it as a guitar piece, and who knows who that is. So I'm just going to err on the side of caution and not play it for more than 5 seconds. But yes, that was it. So I think this is read me first. Yeah, how am I going to read you first when you're trapped inside? These are the directions. Assembly. Oh, you can actually put this white piece, I guess, is supposed to go on top. Or I don't know. But there is the turntable. Evidently, there's also a way that you can update the song list. That's a QR code. I'm not sure how that works. You will need updates for each series release. More songs to collect in an upcoming series. So, blue flashing, blue solid, red. Okay. So you actually have to download software with this? Nobody told us this. Okay, so what software would we have to download? All right. So I'm recording with this, so I can't scan it. I'll have to refer to that in a further video. But this is, somebody said, well, is this music, somebody being my brother said, is this actually going to be music we would listen to? We have Amy Winehouse, Britney Spears, Blink-182, Def Leppard, Imagine Dragons, The Beach Boys, more Britney Spears, TLC, Bob Marley, Elton John, and Public Enemy. So I would say almost something for everyone, but we're missing country. So I don't know about that. So nor do I know about having to download this. But I will definitely do that. So I will have to refer back to that in a later video and let you know. That was an interesting... Let's play it one more time. I'll play it one more time. And then when I get subsequent records, I will let you know about downloading everything. Or it's now no longer going to play this? Okay. That blows. Okay. Well, you all heard it play the first time, so we'll have to see how that goes again later on. So I don't know exactly what is going on here. But we will have to find out, and I will let you know. So this is a review to be continued. My final thoughts are, I appreciate the very careful way that they packaged everything, so everything came out safe. I appreciate that there is a nice mix of songs, though I'm not sure you know, how thrilled country fans are going to be. But otherwise, yeah, this is going to be interesting, folks. And when I get the Zuru, we are going to do a full comparison, and we will see how this all works. But I will say the biggest thing for me so far is that I like, despite, you know, if you have a little more patience than I did, you have this really nice backdrop. And I do like that the pieces are modular, that you can take them out and you can play with this. And this is a very nice setup that we don't usually get when we try to get miniatures. So this is proper and true 1/6 scale. So I am very happy for that. So for me, Barbara, and for MGA Miniverse, I will see you in my next review. And that's when hopefully I will have a Zuru and we will be able to compare them together. All right, everybody, I will talk to you then. Bye-bye.